Kidnapped 10-year-old saved by two sanitation workers on pickup route. What's incredible about this is that they didn't just see the little girl on the side of the road. They had heard of the missing little girl. They saw a car that was being suspicious out in a field. They went out of their way to investigate, and when the car tried to speed off, they used their truck to block the car and keep it in place until cops arrived. They quite literally performed an impromptu rescue mission. This girl was in so much danger. I'm so grateful for them for actually doing something. Bravo! What happened to that girl is everyone's worst nightmare. Glad these guys were able to use their good judgment to save her in this situation. Now that's taking out the trash. You know how many other people would have just kept on driving, mind their own business and done nothing? Real heroes right here. To the piece of shit at my child's daycare who said, "My son will never be a garbage man," so there. Let's see you do anything half as meaningful. P.S. His 3-year-old said he wanted to be a garbage man. Two random garbage men do more work than pigs do their entire careers. Dear God, the damage those men have spared an innocent from. They can't be commended enough. The amount of paedophiles out there is disgusting. How does one look at a child and think like that about them? These men are superheroes. Thank God the girl is safe and in good hands, and the creep is going to jail where he belongs. Hopefully the family member who is acquainted with the criminal can have a better evaluation of character going forward, if not for themselves, for the vulnerable people around them. Good for the workers. I gotta say, the statement from their company was a bit tacky. Dude, that's Hannibal Buress, not just any sanitation worker. On the bright side, two rando sanitation workers have officially saved more kids than the whole QAnon idiotverse. Someone needs to set up a GoFundMe to fund buying these guys a beer every weekend for the next 20 years. They look like they're about to drop the hottest album of 2021. For those wondering why they call police on a random car in the field, they saw the Amber Alert beforehand and had been driving past the area for years every day on their route. That car was out of place. In the video, suspect Michael Serial, 33, can be seen being led away from the silver sedan by police. At one point he can be heard shouting, "Why are you doing this to me?" He is an acquaintance of one of the girl's family members. ABC Lafayette, Louisiana affiliate WATC reported, Serial of New Iberia is currently being held at the Iberia Parish Jail without bond on charges of aggravated kidnapping of a child and failure to register as a sex offender, according to online jail records. He is listed on the New Iberia Sex Offender Database for a conviction of carnal knowledge of a juvenile. These wonderful men are just the people we need to hear about on the news. Dion Merrick and Brandon Antoine, heroes. I remember getting the Amber Alert on my phone for this girl at 1 AM. My friends on Facebook were complaining about it waking them up, but I'm so happy it was seen. Wake me up every night if that means we can save our kids. Couple of good dudes. The world needs more Brandons and Dions. Good job. Humans looking out for each other. Love it. You do us proud, fellas. I want to be sure I'm reading right. They saved her the same day she went missing. Either way, it's amazing and they are heroes. Shouldn't they not be using the girl's fully first and last name in the news article? I got an Amber Alert for this at around 3 AM and felt sick. I'm so happy she's okay. Crazy to see this on the front page. This happened locally to me. Pretty much everyone seemed to be following the updates that day until she was rescued. Dudes are definitely heroes. In our state, we had two girls go missing walking on a public trail who were found on a bank some days later. One of the girls, in an act of bravery, turned on her phone and captured some video and an audio recording of the guy coldly saying "down the hill," and it's still one of the most chilling things I think about. Thank God for these workers. I think it's disgusting that he was found guilty of raping a 14-year-old and only got probation, and then he violated his probation several times and only got a few months in jail for it. And that 10-year-old girl he kidnapped had to pay the price. Why don't we have minimum sentences for sex offenders of life without parole or the death penalty? Laugh out loud, that picture looks like the cover of a mixtape or a rap album in the 2000s. Sanitation workers save child from trash people. Headline opportunity missed. These lads were just doing their jobs, taking out some trash. Nice work. Not all heroes wear capes. Had no idea Hannibal Buress had a second job. Execute immediately. This guy was already convicted of raping a minor. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If sanitation workers go on strike, settle up your grudges. The apocalypse is coming. Actual heroes who are only sanitation workers do more to help people and save them than most high-class people who'd rather stomp on others. I'm happy to see these guys get coverage for helping get that little girl home. The scene had been set for a far grimmer ending. There could not be a more textbook description of exactly how the Amber Alert system is supposed to work. These guys got the alert, kept an eye out for the car, found it, took action and saved that little girl. Everyone's saying the guy on the left looks like Hannibal Buress. He doesn't. Y'all are doing that thing again. Hannibal Buress be moonlighting as a trash man? Bless their hearts and that little girl's. You never know what your career is going to let you experience. These two are heroes. Our civil service servants should be applauded. The trash doesn't take itself out. Bravo, gents. I've never met a garbage man I disliked. I hate the phrase salt of the earth, but they absolutely are good people. Awesome. I live nearby and received the Amber Alert text at 1:30 AM last night. Happy she is okay. Gladly sees good story not mentioning race. Reads article, okay, I get it. Those guys are diamonds in the rough. Couple of heroes, man, looking out for the community. This looks like an album cover. Love how quick the CEO is to mention how it's his company's team that is heroic. Hannibal Buress is at it again, saving the Earthlings. First, carnal knowledge is a weird euphemism, yuck. Second, it's interesting to notice how many guns these real public servants needed to be heroes. These men are heroes. They could have just done their job and went home, but they had other people's best interest at heart and took the time to look out for their community. It warms my heart. I'm glad the child is safe. Those are good men. They deserve flowers. Don't be just proud of them. Give them a big ass bonus. When I was a kid, I really wanted to be the garbage man because you get to drive a badass piece of machinery. Later, I found out there are other cool things they give you money for too, and went down a different path. If these guys had gone on their badass crime fighting adventure a couple of decades ago, there's no way I wouldn't be the garbage man today. Trucks and heroics. It's a kid's me dream. Adult me isn't so sure it'll be as awesome as these two guys, but I hope I would. I hope these two get a medal, and I hope they know that they are heroes and that they deserve so much gratitude that there are people like them in this world. That guy's not going to last very long once people find out his papers in prison.